Warning, the opinions expressed here are the opinions of Joe and JD and nobody else. Spoilers ahead, and listener discretion is advised. If you liked today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and comment, and share to all your lovable friends, family, and coworkers out there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Pop Cult Ritual. We're your hosts, Joe.
And JD.
All right, we're back after that week hiatus and all because homeboy here had something in his throat.
Yeah.
Not cock, but yeah.
Not this week.
Chance, get out of there.
No, my voice is still a little bit raspy, but no, I'm doing better now.
Definitely better, and I don't want you spreading that shit on me. So.
Yeah. I cough all over this microphone already.
Fucking A. Can't get that disinfectant spray. Well, while we took a week off and everything, there were some 2 movies that we saw. Well, we both saw The Munsters. I saw Hocus Pocus 2 just this morning.
I'm sorry.
Actually, no, man. It was decent, except for like the Disney PC cringy stuff. And I know
Was it
you
better
hated
than
it.
the first one?
Dude, I saw some prick over at San Francisco Chronicle, and I'm like, dude, all your credibility as a writer is gone. It's even better than the original. All the comments on the Hocus Pocus Instagram page was like, yeah, sure, buddy.
Yeah, but that's like... it can't be that much better.
All the freedom they could get away in the early 90s. Like I said, there was some PC, like, today's cringy stuff.
That's true. I mean, the old one's not good, so... like,
Not great, per se. I mean, it was directed by the guy who did the High School Musical movies. And yes, we know it's Kenny Ortega, thank you. But yeah.
I don't know who did High School Musical. I'm not a 12-year-old girl.
Fuck my life.
No, my wife is currently right now at this moment sitting there watching Hocus Pocus 2, so...
And you're gonna watch it soon.
Now, let's see. It depends what she thinks. Maybe we'll have her a review of it here shortly.
I could just see you scurrying to your room. Like Nick Swartzen in Benchwarmers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I'd rather live in the closet than watch that piece of shit. I'd rather watch Halloween Town. That's a better shitty 90s Halloween movie.
What about Return to Halloween Town?
I'd rather watch that too. Calabar's Revenge. We were just watching something the other day with that guy. And Marky's like, who's that dude? I'm like, oh shit, that's that Calabar guy from Halloween Town. And she just looked at me like,
Like
no, she knows who it is. She's
okay.
No, she's like, wow, I'm surprised you know that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go spit or something, like manly now.
I actually never seen that, so that's why I was like...
Oh, it's not also not good.
All right, we're going to leave Hocus Pocus 2 out of this for now. We're going to delve into Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
I don't know, like... why can't he just shut the fuck up and make music, Like...
if you look at that movie without any audio, it's basically one big music video. If you just chop it bit by bit, and you're like, oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, it was... I don't want to say it was the worst thing I've ever seen, because I have watched, like, documentaries about the Holocaust and stuff like that, but it was bad. Like, it just wasn't... As somebody who loves the Munsters, my dad loves the Munsters, he's like, I'm not even going to fucking give it a chance. Like, he's like, I don't have a lot of time left on this earth, and I'm not going to, like, waste an hour and a half, 45 minutes, whatever it was.
This is the guy who said who would literally disown you if you ever watched the Jeff Bridges.
Yeah,
True Grit.
yeah, exactly. I had to lie to him about that. And that movie sucked balls too, so you know what?
Well, except the hanging scene.
That was cool. But yeah, no. So like, I actually like the grandpa in the new one. I thought he did a pretty good, like, trying to be Al Lewis type thing. But God, Sherry Moon Zombie just fucking sucks it up everywhere she goes. Like, oh. And then I don't remember the guy that played Herman, but I don't know. Like,
he was in 31. I think he was in all the.
Of course he was. Yeah. Like, there's not people in Rob Zombie movies that aren't in all the other Rob Zombie movies.
Here's the thing: for that movie, I knew where it was going. I was just like, maybe it would be a cult Halloween classic to some to watch in October.
No.
Maybe not.
Like, he had to go, like, straight camp, which he didn't do. Or,
he should definitely do the 66 Batman then.
Right.
Sherry Moon as Batman.
Sherry Moon. With Richard Brake as Batman. Richard Brake would be a cool old Batman.
Oh, yeah, he definitely would be.
He was pretty fucking pimp as Nosferatu in this, The Munsters.
Oh, yeah. I was just like, I know that guy in there.
he's the one that, like, was the, like, British guy stealing the brains and whatever. But, like, I watched 31. He was Doomhead in 31, and he was fucking awesome in that. Like, one of the only good parts of that movie. And then he was in the latest Tremors movie.
He's in Tremors. Oh, wasn't he Joe Chill in Batman
Yeah.
Begins?
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He was really good.
Yeah,
I did like him in
he's-
31.
Yeah, he's pretty good at like. I was like, oh, cool, and then like he kind of goes away for a while, and I'm like, oh, now we're back to this. I think the biggest problem with Herman was like his voice. Like I know you can't like replicate Fred Gwynn's voice exactly, but dude, like make an effort. This guy was like, oh, I'm Herman Munster. I'm like, you couldn't even like, dude, you know what would have been perfect? Like as much as I hate that guy, David Harbour would have been great for Herman Munster.
Yeah, he definitely would be.
Like he would have been great. Like he's a big stocky dude and has like a deeper voice. Like
He'll always be, well, he was the district attorney in Green Hornet.
the only thing I know him from is Hellboy.
Really? Just Hellboy?
Yeah.
Stranger
Stranger Things, yeah. I don't watch Stranger Things, though, so.
Yeah, because you hate it. And you mock it.
I hate fun.
God damn it.
I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and I said, this isn't interesting enough for me to watch anymore, so I'm not going to devote any more of my time to it. I don't give a fuck what other people say. Like,
Forgive us, people. He's not down with the Netflix series.
I'm not trying to be like, counter, whatever. I'm the same, person, like, I watched Game of Thrones in like a month. I didn't watch it over years and years, so people that are like, oh my God, the 8th season, the final episodes, like, destroyed this for me. I'm like, yeah, I guess, I don't know, it ended like whatever to me. Like
you didn't have to wait.
Exactly.
Like,
so
right
yeah.
Through it. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, whatever. That that was an ending. So, but it's that kind of thing. Like if I told you like, hey, watch Game of Thrones, and you're like, oh, I don't really like the like medieval fantasy stuff. Like, no, just watch like the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then it gets really good. I'm like, that's how Stranger Things is. I'm like, I don't really care about a bunch of like fucking teenage kids in the 80s. Like, no, just watch like 10, 15, 20, 45 hours of it, and then you'll like it. I'm like, no.
Not this one here, no.
Not me.
Me, I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. Come on, it's a
I watched Stranger Things, the movie, and It Part 2. Like
Stranger Things, It.
Yeah.
Just because that kid.
It was Stranger Things. It was exactly the same character.
And don't forget, Stranger Things, Ghostbusters. Oh, wait, they did Ghostbusters in it.
I didn't watch that one, though, but yes, also that.
You gotta watch Ghostbusters Afterlife, man. At least I'm not telling you to go watch the 2016
I haven't watched the 2016 one, so I'll be lost, right? Because it's a sequel.
Don't you fucking dare. Ah!
As long as my favorite character from the first 2 are in it, Harold Ramis, I'll be happy. Oh wait, he's fucking dead. I forgot.
Dude.
Rip
man.
Harold Ramis. I didn't say I'm glad he's dead.
But I know, man. It's fucking
Imagine
Harold
that.
Ramis.
Like, I don't know how much Harold. You're the Ghostbusters, like aficionado, but like, imagine what was it, 89, 2?
Yeah, part 2, 89.
So, and until what, last year? Was it this year or last year that Ghostbusters came out? Afterlife.
Last year, yeah, November.
So yeah, like 30 years. They're like, we're trying to make a fucking sequel. When did Harold Ramis die?
Harold Ramis died
2016?
2014.
2014, wow.
Yeah, he's been gone a while.
So we're trying to make a sequel for 20 plus years, and like, hey, we're getting footing, and oh fuck, one of the guys died. Like, oh.
And dude, and that was like, I mean, everyone's been riding off of it, like, that's it, no more, or anything like that. We got the video game, and the video game was a worthy.
Yeah, the video game was fun. I played that.
Yeah, the video game is like one of the best single player missions.
I don't think I left the hotel in the first part where you just, zap the walls of the hotel and cause property damage.
You played it on very easy, did you?
Yeah, probably.
I can't pass this, damn it.
No, I just was breaking all the furniture and stuff, and the guy was like, keep the damage down, and I'm like, fuck you.
You can see the counter.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I wanted to play.
Give this man a proton pack.
I didn't want to play any ghosts. I just wanted to break everything in the hotel.
You're doing the work for the ghosts.
Yeah, guess what, motherfucker? I'm on your team.
Trashing this. Hail Satan. Gozer. Yeah.
Hail Gozer.
Oh man.
But anyways, yeah, so like I mean that sucks, like I'm not a big, obviously we're making light of it, but Harold Ramis like just sucks. Like it gets in production hell for so long that somebody dies, and then you're just like, we should give up, and then it's like, well, we could fucking Tupac him in there, so like
Tupac him in there, but also you couldn't leave the story, you couldn't leave the franchise in that 2016 film. I'm glad that Ivan Reitman's son Jason took the helm and was like, let's roll with this,
right,
what we have. And Bill Murray came back and finally fucking did it. He returned as Peter Venkman.
Like, we need to stop this right now.
God, just let it end. But no, dude, you definitely need to watch that one. But
yeah, I'm sure I will eventually. But
yeah.
I like to say I hate the Ghostbusters. I honestly don't think it's like as great as everyone thinks it is. But they're good, decent 80s movies and
it's a
little spooky, a little funny, you know. So like,
definitely something to watch on Halloween. So
Yeah.
And going back to the Monsters, your verdict is definitely don't want to rewatch it.
It's a piece of shit. I wouldn't rewatch it. If you like the Monsters, like the TV show,
Just watch the TV show.
don't watch it. Just watch the old TV show. If you watched like any of the like where they tried to reboot the Munsters or when they recast everyone and like made those like TV movies and stuff.
The one with Ben Stiller's wife.
If you like those, then yeah, you'll probably like this piece of shit too. But like if you like the original, you know, Munsters, like don't watch this.
This is the only recent thing of the Monsters you're ever going to get. And besides, I'm more of Team Addams Family anyway, so...
Yeah, that... I watched like a real quick trailer for that Wednesday.
I like it. Yeah.
I see everyone's problem. Like I saw about Gomez, you know, everyone was losing their shit because
his hair. Oh, it's Luis Guzman.
Yeah, I love Luis Guzman. He's so fucking
a friend
funny.
of ours. Oh my gosh, the dress and all that. Like,
but like if I understood it right, they're going more like source material. I'm like, yeah, you guys, it's not like a remake of this fucking movie. Like nobody's gonna be Raul Julia, okay? Like
no one's gonna be Bison.
Yeah. But it's not remaking that movie. They're like rebooting, I guess. Reboot versus remake.
Yes.
So yeah, it's not going to be like, hey, I'm just going to play this character. Like I saw like somebody comparing. It was a drawing of Gomez from like the original whatever fucking
the comic strips.
The comic strips, and it was like, yeah, that looks just like Luis Guzman looks in the movie. Like cool.
And I'm sure him and Catherine Zeta-Jones will definitely deliver as both. I mean, we already know their story from Addams Family. That was like, I know it's not a continuation, but it's just like, dude, it was perfected with Raul Julia and Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
and Tim Curry.
Oh, Tim Curry and Daryl Hannah.
No.
Whenever I do that, I'm sure you think of the nipple scene from Scary Movie 2.
I can't not laugh at that.
What was an old something you haven't heard from in a while, but we were like younger and shit. Oh yeah, Mr. Chen.
Oh my fucking god!
It's
a Jenga lucky tonight. It's such a random part of that movie that doesn't fit with anything else. Like I forget that even happened.
It's the small bits in movies we just love, and we'll just quote it to. It'll be our own inside joke unless someone gets it.
Oh fuck, dude! I need to watch that again. I'm pretty sure the last time I watched that scene wasn't in there. They're probably like, "Oh, racist stereotype, take it out."
Probably what now is Comedy Central. No, they should have left that stuff in there.
I don't know. They take out the mime too because it's offensive to mimes.
Mama. Dude, mimes can't talk.
God damn it. Anyways.
All right. So, interesting news. An actress from the Clerks series actually listened to our podcast episode, our Clerks 3 review.
Oh, yeah. I'll let you say who it was because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know who it was, but...
It was Veronica herself, Marilyn Ghigliotti.
Ghigliotti.
Yes. Thank you, Marilyn, for listening out there. You are fucking awesome. Definitely see you more, hopefully more in the VUSQ verse, and definitely more movies out there. So thank you so much for listening.
Yes, thank you so much.
God, can you imagine?
And you did great in fucking Clerks 3, by the way. I mean, Clerks, Clerks as well, but yeah, Clerks 3. Everyone, not to take away from her since we're talking about her for this second, but everyone seemed to just kill it in Clerks 3. But I thought,
everyone brought their A game.
Yeah, dude, everyone is so fucking the emotion in everyone. You saw it there, so yeah, I thought you did fucking great in that.
I think one of the greatest parts was as soon as Randall, Jeff Anderson is kind of oh, we're gonna write everything that happened on Julie Dwyer's funeral day or whatnot, and then well, who's gonna play Veronica? And then when you burst through the door, then it's that familiar voice of yours, and you're just
so good.
Who the hell wrote this and put it in my mailbox and all that? It was oh god, she still got it and all that, because we thought last time we saw her was in that little cameo bit in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, and it was nice seeing you, but then finally you're back as Veronica. Oh, I thought that part where hit a little spoiler, so if you still haven't seen Clerks 3, definitely shut this off right now. But if you have, here we go.
Don't shut it off. Just mute it.
Just mute it.
Keep listening.
We need views, damn it.
Yeah.
But all right, here we go. When you said you're a grown up right now, you have a successful job, but then as soon as like I have a family right in front of Dante. Oh yeah, that was
that hit me hard.
Like both of you, and you were like, oh my god.
And you did it like perfect. Like seeing that look on your face, like I would have believed that like you just like said some shit to somebody whose like family actually died. Like you looked mortified. Like you killed it.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, you two, you and Brian, oh my god. It was nice even seeing you two together. And hell, like, I know the happy route, we'll love to see you two. I mean, eventually you two kind of did get back together for a bit, but...
for a couple minutes at least.
For a couple minutes. But hey, sorry for the mispronunciation of your last name. I mean, JD and I, we've had our fair share of, like, people who mistaken our last names. I mean, me with a Filipino last name, Lalagan, you sometimes get people who would say Lilligan or Lilligan, and it's like, no, this is the right way, Lil Logan.
And my last name is Davis, but I mean, people still Davies.
Who was that coach at
I don't
junior
remember.
high?
Coach Dickface. If you were the PE coach at Highland Junior High from like 2000, 2002, fuck you.
I remember I can't forget him because he was a badass coach, but Coach Smith, he looked up and it was like Lilligan, and he just looks up and he sure as hell didn't see Skipper, so yeah, or the guy that fucked over the 3-hour tour. It was like, oh, what is that? Is it Filipino? And yeah, he's like, oh, okay, I thought it was a white Irish kid or something.
He's like, oh, back of the line.
Bows away to the back.
Oh,
Mr. Chin. While you were recovering from
the coof.
What did you? what did you have? Just
I
a
don't
sore
know.
throat or something? Or
I don't know. I was thinking maybe it was like laryngitis or something, because I was sick for a couple days. Like we all got sick, my wife and my kid and I. The fucking normal, snotty, whatever. And then like I was good, but like my voice would just not like come back. It's still not 100%, and I just have that little cough every once in a while, just that like tickle of my voice in the back, or when I talk, I have that little tickle sometimes, and it makes me cough. But like I'm not, blowing shit out my nose anymore. I don't have fever, so I don't know. I looked it up. Could be laryngitis, could be AIDS. I don't, whatever.
Bronchitis or anything. It was mild though. It wasn't like, oh
Yeah,
god,
no.
I can't breathe or anything like
No,
that.
no, nothing like that. It was just literally just like this is better. For a while I was like, I can't even barely talk.
So that one fucking molecule is making its way through my fucking nose and all that. Next thing you know, I catch it. I'm like, oh, fuck my life. Now, usually when I feel, like if I'm getting ready for work or the beginning of the day, as soon as I feel like, how that little lump, like raspy lump, and you're just like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, crap, here it comes and all that. The sickness is building, or it's just allergies coming. As soon as I get a terrible case of the allergies, if I do the whole, something's wrong with my throat, I go straight for the allergy pills and all that. Like,
Dude, see, my problem is I'm pretty sure I'm like, I don't know if this is right, allergic to like antihistamines, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if I take like a Benadryl, like even like a single Benadryl, dude, I'm fucking gone. Like it knocks me out for hours. Like I don't know why. Like,
well, the thing is, you have to like drink a lot of water because that they always say take one.
Yeah, and I
pill.
know they make you drowsy, but like, dude, like I'm like, oh, I'll just take a half a, because they give you a little 2-pack, of Benadryl, and like I'll take one of them, and I'm like 6 hours later I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck just happened to me, dude?
Yeah, my whole day is gone. And
Yeah.
all that. But it's not bad. It's there to help you. But if you don't take care of it, you get that like dry snot nose or stuffed and everything, and the allergy just gets really bad. I try to like terminate it immediately. Even so far to put cherry on top, I like drinking Robitussin and shit just to like,
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can. Any like symptoms I feel, I just try to take it out one by one and shit. Like, haha, game on, virus. But no, we already got through COVID already. So yes, anybody, we want to get a little reminder out there. If you're not feeling well or anything, just stay home and please recover or get down with the sickness, like with Disturbed or Richard Cheese. And
Yeah, don't go to Walmart and cough all over everything.
yeah, don't be that dick, okay?
We're already like back to that, man. Like I'm not that I'm like a fucking germaphobe or anything like that, but I've always like, we go to stores, like try to stay away from people. If I sneeze or cough, try to sneeze or cough into my, arm, or at least like onto the fucking floor or something, like away from people.
Or shoulders or under armpits. Yeah.
Like shit like that. And just like, we're already back to, we had a fucking global pandemic that,
I know, for 2 freaking years.
Yeah, and then I'm back to like, I'm at Walmart the other day and just see some bitch like sneeze all over the bread, and I'm just like, cool, man. Like, I don't.
Or do you like when like people cough and like immediately you loop around them? You're like, nope.
Yeah,
like
no.
you just depart like the Red Sea. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, if I'm stuck there, I like hold my breath first and like close my eyes and walk by. I'm like,
yeah,
not gonna do anything. But
2 years have taught us, it's just like, please, take precautions and all that. Like,
right.
Or that person you hear at the next aisle, at the grocery store, just like coughing up a freaking lung.
Yeah.
You're like, I am not going in that aisle.
Yeah, I go to the next aisle, expect to
Yeah.
see a goddamn zombie over there, just like.
Oh God! 28 days later, all blood shot red, eyes
just like puking out their fucking lungs and shit. Like,
ugh. Nah, and as soon as you're done with the store, immediately like it's wash your hands or just rub your hands with
sanitizer.
Like, I am taking no chances. Even anything that you touch in the store, it's like, nope, call it OCD or germaphobe. No, not today, Satan. End up like Mr. Pratt at Creepshow. Next thing you know, cockroaches. Oh crap! Here it comes.
So even then, you just die all sad and alone in your little bunker.
Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Pratt? Ugh, God.
I just got. Oh, it's so funny. Like the difference between like, I remember a couple years ago, the COVID, the height of it. Like, we'd get like groceries delivered, and then I'd like spray it all on the outside with like antibacterial spray, like the bags and shit. Like, oh my God, we don't want to get the coof. Like, and then I fucking like yesterday, I got a package from China, and I just like open it and like touch everything. And, like, I don't even fuck anymore, man. Like.
Was that Simpsons, a little swine or the flu or whatever? Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
At this point, 2 years was just enough.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into a whole like with boosters and shots and everything. We'll leave that for a later episode.
We want to get political and divisive with our fan base.
No, you're not going to have that here in Pop Culture.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you do. How about that? Like,
the moment you become a dick, you're done.
Yeah.
Like,
if you want to get a booster, do it. If you don't want to get the vaccine, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I mean, what's the difference? Because like, I don't get flu shots during flu season because I think it's fucking dumb. Is that not the same as like the COVID vaccine?
It's
like,
pretty much now become we're normalizing COVID right now. So
it's gonna be normal. Like, whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll get it. If I die, I die.
It was nice knowing you. I fall dead.
Oh shit, he was the one that died.
Happening. God, hopefully we don't die like that. That was a pussy way to.
God, I hated that fucking movie.
That movie too. Now that was terrible. Then
let's talk about more. Oh yeah. The Happening versus the Munsters. Which one was worse?
Happening.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know why?
You hate Marky Mark.
I hate Mark Wahlberg, that fucking idiot. But okay, sidetrack real quick.
Okay.
Did you hear about the other one? I don't like, Tom Hardy. Okay, mostly because they're both no talent ass clowns. But my wife is just like, head over heels like fucking Niagara Falls when either of them come on the screen. And so, like, dude, Tom Hardy, did you see he won like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu World Open or something? Okay, so there's a picture of him holding, we'll find it and put it up, holding his certificate, and you know what his real first name is? It's Edward.
Yeah.
So his name's Ed Hardy. I'm like, that's why I hate you so much, you fucking like tiger drawing fucking douchebag. Like, I know it's not him, but that's why he changed his name. I would too, man. Like,
but these people lost to Bane.
Yeah, dude,
that'd
be worth it. But anyway, sorry, I just sidetracked with that. To like,
would you ever fight him?
Yeah. He's fucking 5'8". Okay, fuck him.
It chokes you out. Uncle.
Yeah,
Uncle.
That's fine.
Me? Break his back. I mean, go get him, JD.
Why? You're my friend. No.
Heel turn.
Oh, shit. I would officially challenge Tom Hardy to a fight. I don't care. I don't know jiu-jitsu or karate. I was a green belt in karate 20 years ago.
3 weeks later, after Tom Hardy accepts.
Let's do it, bitch.
You're not even supposed to be here, JD.
I'd get my ass kicked by Tom Hardy. I don't give a fuck.
Just give a thumbs up, Mick Foley.
You know, my fucking teeth are gone and everything. Bang bang.
How many chair shots or light tubes?
Yeah.
Tom Hardy struck JD.
Yeah. Wow, he fucked him up.
Your spirit on the body.
Billy tapped in the jujitsu. I was born in it.
Shut up.
Mr. Chen didn't like it. You go so hot, so hot. Ah!
Anyway, Mr. Chan as Bane. Anyways, Jesus. So Tom Hardy officially challenged you to a fight, whatever one you want.
Call it right now.
Let's fucking go.
Hardy versus Davis.
If I win, you give me the Bane mask, and if you win, you can bang my wife.
She's like fucking loose, JD.
I know she's gonna make me take a
Break
dive.
his back, Tom.
Yeah, she would root the fuck against me. No worries.
He sends his Tom Hardy doesn't accept it. He sends Hasbulo after you, the little Russian kid midget. Oh, I'm sorry. Russian short person.
Little person.
Little person. There we go. But that guy, he's hardcore too.
Yeah. Anyways, Tom Hardy, you're a bitch. Anyways, back to Mark Wahlberg. So, and The Happening. So Mark Wahlberg fucking sucks, okay, at everything. Fuck him. The Happening, it was the hype behind The Happening, I think, that ruined it. Because they were like, oh my God, this is M. Night Shyamalan's first R-rated movie. And you know how fucked up his other movies are, so this one must be really bad. And they like tease like all these people dying, you know, and like shit. I was like,
grass
oh fuck.
and everything.
Yeah, dude,
and,
oh man. And then like every one of them, the deaths are like, you know,
let's commit suicide. And
yeah,
all
no,
that.
but I mean, they're like cut away. Like the people jumping off the roof, you don't even see them at the ground. The guy with the lawnmower like cuts away right before.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what's R-rated about this? Like, I remember the like, extended version had like the guy getting attacked by the tiger and
Yeah,
like ripped
yeah.
his arm off a little bit, and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, then you guys got your ass kicked by fucking plants. Like, okay, that was the dumbest fucking movie in the world. This is like the one movie where Mark Wahlberg's like dumb fucking face, where he's just like doesn't know what's going on all the time. He's just like, oh, what's happening? Like, it actually made sense in this one because even I was like, what?
I think I saw that movie at your place.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and I was like,
What a piece of shit. Like,
If we our attention was just like watch it, but then like, all right, let's watch it again, see what we missed, and then we just didn't pay attention after the second time.
the worst part is, you know, M. Night Shyamalan was like laying in his bed, like writing the script, and then the idea hit him, and he just started like vigorously masturbating and like finished all over his own chest. And he's like, this is going to be like War of the Worlds. Like, remember War of the Worlds? Like, fucking, not the Tom Cruise one, the actual story.
Yeah,
Like, you know, oh my God, like what could it possibly be? What can we do? And then like the fucking MacGuffin at the end of, you know, the Deus Ex Machina of, you know, oh, they died from our germs.
From our
like,
germs.
And this was the same thing. It's like, oh my God, what's happening? We don't know. And then it's just like the plants. Are taking the earth back. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, what a dumb thing. Fuck you. Like,
yeah. And for him, he almost like had his balls back. He almost had it when he like brought Split, and it was like, okay, this is actually a Unbreakable sequel. And then Glass came out, and some people love Glass, some people didn't. I'm one of those, definitely in the middle. How it just ended. Oh God, I was just like, I could watch Unbreakable and Split, but
see, and I thought, I love Unbreakable. I thought Split was just okay. Like,
Oh, dude.
I didn't think it was as good as everyone thought it was. And then I didn't watch Glass yet.
just be ready because the third act sucks.
But like, at no point was I ever like, oh man, I hope they make a sequel to Unbreakable. And then like,
No.
watching Split, I was like, man, I hope they develop this into like a trilogy or into like a you know, a universe of different, like, no, I'm good. Like,
And then, you know, the whole thing about subvert your expectations, you think, you know, and I was like, look, you could subvert expectations, but done correctly, and one that's not going to torch the movie theater on fire and all that from watching it. And of course, he did that movie Old, in which I just didn't care again. Like, you left me with Glass, and I was like,
Old
so.
was okay. Like, it at least, like, you know, was different. You know, like, oh yeah, there was a twist, I guess, but like the twist was throughout the movie. It wasn't like one big twist at the end. So, but I didn't hate that one, but it wasn't that great. It wasn't The Sixth Sense, you know, like.
After they basically gave that guy an Oscar for his writing in his first ever movie, and, you know, hey, I did Sixth Sense and all that, and got an Oscar for it. Wait, did you see, speaking of M. Night, sorry we had to throw this guy's name in there, but Jordan Peele, did you see Nope?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I haven't seen Us either.
Us?
I watched Get Out. That was pretty good.
Yeah, Get Out was pretty awesome. But no, you have to watch Us and then Nope, because Michael Wincott is awesome. I think we talked about it.
I love Michael Wincott.
Top dollar. Of course, we all know.
What was his name in Alien Resurrection?
Oh, shit.
I want to say it was like Reiner or something like that. Let me get my Wikipedia out and look it up.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Not that important, but...
Oh, Elgin.
Elgin, that's right, yeah.
That was his name. Man,
Elgin.
I didn't see. Didn't even have to put the phone.
Bam. I
True.
can attest to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this last time when I was trying to figure out the fucking Along Came a Spider, you know, like, I was like, what movie was that? Yeah, anyways.
We're rusty here, but damn, dude, all it takes is a little... Oh, yeah.
It's hard to remember.
Play the
Shit.
movie in your head, and you're like, oh, there you go. You're like, when that
Winona Ryder's name was Call.
Congratulations. Do you remember Brad Dourif's name in there?
No.
Because I did.
He was a weird alien fucker.
Well, Ron Perlman's name in Alien Resurrection was...
God damn it. I didn't know we were going to do this. I didn't have time to study.
Blindsided.
Johnner.
Yeah.
I got it first.
All right, the wheelchair guy.
I don't remember his
Reese.
name. That's how I remember Johnner.
Yeah.
Was him yelling at him.
Johnny, you son of a bitch!
Johnner, you son of a bitch!
After he dropped the knife.
Oh yeah, Ripley.
Sigourney.
Boom.
Ellen, number 8.
Ellen, number 8. Anyways, I don't even know why we started talking about... Michael Wincott.
Michael Wincott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, I'll have to watch Nope and Us, and then we'll talk about Jordan Peele. And I enjoyed most of the stuff he did. Key and Peele was great. You know, I watched some of the Twilight Zone. It was pretty good.
Oh, dude, how they left it on that last part with the cameo again. A little spoiler territory here when they showed, dude, Rod Serling show up with like Domino and shit.
He's still alive?
Yeah. Oh my god! But they used the actor who did the Tower of Terror ride.
Oh,
dude. So you know the sound impersonator and everything. And it was
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was dope. I mean, definitely need to work on. Come on, people of deepfake, like bring Rod Serling back. So.
Oh, speaking of, I don't know if that was real or not. I just saw that like an hour ago. Did you see that Bruce Willis? I saw this thing. Maybe not be real. It said Bruce Willis sold his likeness rights.
Yeah.
Like to his face so they can like deep fake him into movies.
Deep
like,
fake
that's
and
fucking
also
brilliant,
copy
dude.
his.
Yeah, because you don't fucking like he makes zero effort in any movie he's been in.
What's the
past.
disease that he has? Or
I don't know that. Yeah, like memory degenerative, whatever thing.
Oh, crud.
But no, like he's been so like Kevin Smith talks about it. Like he's just so like I don't want to be here. Like dude, he's been in like 50 movies in the past year and a half. Like dude, I would do that too, man. Like here, just digitally put my face on it and then give me money. I don't give a fuck. Like that's more effort than he puts into the goddamn movie.
I was kind of really hoping he did like one last Die Hard, cap it off. I know it already capped off with Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I think the same thing, but then I'm like, I did watch A Good Day to Die Hard
it
and
was not good.
Live Free or Die Hard, which also wasn't good.
God, man, I remember the hype around that movie. Oh, I can't
Couldn't
say
even say motherfucker. Like
yippee-ki-yay, mother-fucker. Even in the unrated cut. Thanks, Len Wiseman. Now that's a talent hack right there. Freaking no.
This is Pop Cult Ritual. We're calling out all y'all motherfuckers.
I want my $8 back.
Yeah, send us a check, bitch.
The defense rests, Your Honor. You resting? How are we doing? But anyway, we get to talk about like directors, and October starts tomorrow. You have any traditions or?
I always try to start one of those like 30 or 31 days of Halloween or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna watch a movie every day, and then I don't do it. Like, I watch like the first 3 days, and then I forget, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just watch 2 today, and then I'm like, oh, now I'm 7 behind. Like,
life's too precious, or
then I just post on Facebook that I watched it when I didn't.
Oh, damn! You know my secret too. Terminate the one, JD.
What was that?
Nothing.
Just an expression.
A robot expression.
All right, plug.
Kill him, plug.
Kill him with bad publicity.
Sir, there's no such thing.
Plug.
Consider it done.
That would have been cool to see Alec Baldwin in Clerks 3.
As Leonardo.
He has returned. Jesus.
No, even better. Oh man, so I mean, after that,
Halloween. No more Clerks. We talked about that too.
I know too much Kevin Smith. Okay,
sorry.
Unless we talk about Tusk and Red State.
That's true. Tusk is going to be on my list
To watch. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
we're ready to mindfuck the other guys. Just
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh my God, Red State and Tusk would definitely be like, what the heck? This is directed by him. Like, oh yes.
They're both really good. Like I see people still shit on Tusk. I'm like,
I'm gonna give Red State another shot. I did like Tusk too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think any, like, and no offense to, he's not going to fucking hear it, Justin Long. But, like, I think anybody that had a problem with Tusk is Justin Long and Johnny Depp. I think is a problem. Like,
Really?
well, I think the problem is that people look at Justin Long and like, you're that fucking dork, from Accepted and Dodgeball and whatever. Like, we want you to die. You're fucking annoying, so you don't.
Damn, dude.
No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying other people.
Oh, the general. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying, like, I see people all the time bitch about it. I love Tusk. I thought he did great.
Yeah.
I thought Johnny Depp's character was really dumb and annoying and didn't like.
What was his name again?
Some French Canadian bullshit.
Okay.
I don't remember. But no. So I see people bitch all the time about Justin Long and like just his character or he didn't fit in that role and whatever. And I'm like, I mean, like he's not trying to make you root for him though. Kind of, he makes him kind of a prick so that you do like. Why do I don't really care what happens to this guy?
Why I feel bad about him and all that.
Yeah. So and I mean the effects in Tusk are really good. Fucking
Michael Parks.
Michael Parks is amazing.
I mean, you watch the Kevin Smith horror flicks for Michael Parks.
Yeah.
Esteban Bajeo or Earl McGraw,
Sheriff Earl McGraw. But yeah, and then Red State. I could see again why people don't like Red State. That's why people don't like certain Kevin Smith movies because they're like, I like the stoner stuff, man. Gene and Silent Bob, like
it needs to be funny and all
Yeah,
that.
like-
I mean, there's some bits.
it doesn't. People can do that. I mean, like that's like Jordan Peele. Like I don't see people bitching about Get Out and those that aren't like, it's not sketch comedy, like Key and Peele. Like, yeah, because they can do other fucking stuff. Like,
We definitely need to talk around more of that subject, definitely in another episode, because I think another guy who I like to bring up is John Landis, who did like Blues Brothers, Animal House, and then
right.
bam, here comes An American Werewolf in London, and people are hit with an actual horror movie with some funny bits in it. But yeah, like I always love those directors that kind of like don't stay in one genre, or they kick ass in their genre that they're way too damn good. John Carpenter, hell yeah. Dude, cannot wait to see that Godzilla marathon.
Yeah, that's gonna be rad.
Dude, oh my god, can you imagine like with Cherry on Top, he does like a Godzilla theme in his music? Like what would a kaiju theme from John Carpenter sound like?
That'd
like
be fucking
with
sweet.
his son and their other partner that does like the Halloween series. But dude, that would be sick.
Did you see people were speculating, and I'm sure we won't see it, but he did like as like a college film or whatever, like Gorgo versus Godzilla.
Really?
And it's never been seen by anyone else. Like, so people are like, oh shit, like maybe he'll like show that on there. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool.
Cross fingers. And which was the one that wasn't, I mean, it was a fan film in Japan. Was it Wolfman versus Godzilla?
Oh yeah, Wolfman versus Godzilla. What a piece of shit.
Oh, so you have seen it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I found a bootleg of it. It's weird that Godzilla's a whole nother episode.
Dude, it is.
Don't want to get into it. The thought I had was, it's weird that like, we talked about it, I'm sure before, but like Godzilla, they started like having this like, it's got to be Frankenstein, like Godzilla vs. Frankenstein, and like, why? Like, Frankenstein was never like a 400-foot monster. Like, what the fuck are you, Toho? What are you talking about? Like,
oh, they get to do whatever they want, man. I mean, they beefed up King Kong, for
and that was supposed to be Frankenstein.
Yeah,
and like the
electricity
thing, and then the same with the sea monster, the Ibira, or whatever you say it, Ibira. It like Godzilla waking up from electricity. Like. Supposed to be Frankenstein, and then they finally did. Frankenstein conquers the world, but like,
so
why? Anyways,
no, since we're on the verge of like directors switching genres and all that, like with Kevin Smith going to horror, Jordan Peele, and we talked Shyamalan, but we're talking about the topic of directors. Still, who would you think? To you is like the best director of all time. Like you have Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino.
Definitely not Christopher Nolan.
No. Again, that'll be another episode.
The best director of all time. God, I don't know.
Even with all the accolades and everything.
See, and that's that I want to go to like one of the old like standbys, but they're exactly what you said. Like, you know, Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola, they're, you know, in their fucking lanes, you know, like if I wanted like, who's the best gangster movie, you know, director of all time? Like, oh yeah, you know, like,
you know, there was Michael Mann, Tony Scott.
Michael Mann and Tony Scott are both really good.
Scott. But like, to me, it's weird to say this because I mean, when
know.
you think of director, exactly,
I know who you're gonna say.
Think of Steven fucking Spielberg.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. The reason why I pick him is because you say the word director, he pops up no matter what. The guy went from Indiana Jones, E.T., Jaws. You think of a low budget Duel.
I love Duel.
The Hook. You'll never see Francis Ford Coppola or Christopher Nolan or Tarantino do Hook. Yeah. You know, bringing up this one. Ready Player One.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan, dude. Yeah.
He's like, oh, you want to make like a low budget, you know, horror movie? Sure. Aliens? Sure. Fucking dinosaurs? Sure.
Throw him
War epic? Sure. Kids movies? Sure. Like, yeah, dude.
He can do it. Like, man, if I ever, like, now the thing is with, you know, Hollywood these days, you can't replicate Steven Spielberg. But for someone I would like to have a nice, maybe 3-hour teaching session about directing, filmmaking would definitely be, he would be my go-to.
Yeah.
Like how are you able to like switch, you know, or obtain something like, hell, even when you did, I hate to bring this up, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, how are you able to tap into something you did 20 years ago, Indiana Jones and everything, or hell, even your cameo in Blues Brothers as the tax, you know. Steven Spielberg, oh man, we'll talk about his films.
Yeah, we should do a whole episode about directors because there's a lot that I just want to be, you know, like
focus on one, you know, because each of them deserve.
Yeah, and maybe we could just start it with that, like, you know, mostly I just want to call like James Cameron a hack, you know, like.
As much as I want to say, like, yeah, there's some bits, but come on, he did give us.
Oh, I know. He just seems so fucking like He's kind of like Christopher Nolan, like level of pretentiousness, you know. Where like you made a movie with fucking like blue aliens, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, this is a movie I wanted to make for 20 years, but the technology wasn't good enough. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
He raises the bar.
Okay. George Lucas made Star Wars, bitch. All right, shut the fuck up.
No one can. Yeah, and
like,
Peter Jackson also definitely. Oh, yeah. Right around top 5.
There you
Peter
go.
Jackson,
there's another good
dude.
Fucking 180 Peter Jackson. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
Meet the Feebles, Dead Alive, Lord of the Rings.
What?
Dude, and it's funny, like meeting kids this day and age, and they don't know what Meet the Feebles or Dead Alive are.
I showed that to Marky a while back. She was like, "What the fuck?
Fuck is this?" Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, we still got to watch Bad Taste." She's seen Dead Alive. Now she's seen Meet the Feebles. Bad Taste is the last of the 3. And eventually, he'll make them fucking 4K released.
God
don't have to watch shitty DVDs anymore.
And I'm glad he's one of those directors that doesn't go back and start updating the effects and everything. Sorry, George. The original trilogy was a team collaborative effort by everybody. Not just you. Everybody.
Right.
Stanley. But yeah. We love you, Stan, and we love you, George. But still, teamwork makes the dream work. Ding.
Sure that's copyrighted somewhere.
Trademarked. Oh.
Trademarked somewhere. Shut up. I can't say C. It doesn't sound as good.
No.
So I said TM.
Aw, so slap it on the pop call ritual.
Oh, trademarked.
Terminate those that try to.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what the copyright versus trademark versus...
And good luck to everybody out there, because thank God for the internet. As soon as something is posted, anything in Pop Cult Ritual, even without the exclamation point, that's ours, dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah!
Steal our shit like people are.
You're like, who the fuck are you two?
Why would we want to steal your dumb name? I thought I was cool.
Jay, we own your name now. For now, your name is S-Wow Titty Bang.
Cool.
No, it's Horace P. McTitties.
Oh, okay. I like that one, too. That'll be my next kid's name.
Horace P. McTitties Davis.
Yep. I like Horace. That's cool.
Can you imagine Holden? Your name was supposed to be Horace.
We're changing it. Sorry, Holden. You're Horace now. Horace P. McTitties.
Next kid's name, Banky.
Banky. Ah, damn it. They went for... I forgot we changed the other one's name. Try it again.
Trademarked.
Trademark.
That about wraps it up for this episode of Pop Cult Ritual. We're your hosts, Joe.
And JD.
And Yay.
And yay, that was the ending.
That's it, man.
Okay. And Finn.
Scene. Guys, just click on to the next video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Bitch.
No.
Like,
I get the last
subscribe.
word. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to Instagram.
Share, bitch.